Mississippi State Bulldogs going up against Texas A&M. Mississippi State is home.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing.
Why are you over Texas A&M? Texas A&M.
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So
and Levon Moss being a threat, as he already has 5 of the rushing yards.
And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
Already getting.
And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? To the air, it's Reed. Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately.
And
short gain there and still a low ground cover to pick up the first. Now on second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
In the backfield.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
And this was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one. And they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to
bring pressure, and they
grow
do.
And get better.
And only allowing 2 yards on the play.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Ferguson Blair watching over the middle.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right.
And the running back getting out of the backfield somehow.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Texas A&M going quickly.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
Unloads
and Travis lurking the tight end and getting an interception.
And they'll close in on him.
And a coffee throw.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy.
Mississippi State gets the ball at the 29. At Texas A&M 29.
When it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a
at their own 29, actually. JP Purvis, the senior, getting that and
here's this offense with a fresh set of
putting
downs.
up the hope for Mississippi State Bulldogs.
From the gun, the ground game.
Are coming off a big win last week.
30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire play.
And the Blues are being stopped
and they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The 1 yard line.
A third down try for the offense. With jet sweep pass.
And Coleman getting stopped
never had a chance as
at
they
the 1.
controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
In the backfield.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a
any
bunch
pressure.
of 3 and outs.
Will he be able to get it? And no, he's not able to.
But they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
And Purvis looking to get another one. And he was lurking the time
make the connection last time.
Was not able to come down with the ball at all. Wasn't even able to put his hands up.
The give is to Smith.
And Smith in the backfield getting that ball. And getting the first down, putting them at the 20.
Threatening on 1st down. Running the balls in the Aggies' DNA, I mean, that dates back to the Junction boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you see the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
Didn't get much on 1st down at 2nd and 9.
Into the game. Well, minute 35 left in the
Here's the
first
handoff.
quarter. Smith I mean, Moss getting wide open into the red zone at the 4-yard line. Ellington getting brought over.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
And Houdini somehow not getting that.
Let's see if this offense can answer
in
the
that
bell. Their
backfield once
coaches
again.
challenge them all week long.
gotta be
We've
wondering
got to
what
have
is
the
going
red
on
zone.
there.
We've got to be able to run the football because we're going up
And
against
Ellington
a
coming up
top 10
and
rushing
stopping
defense.
Moss from
Let's see
getting
if they can
that
step up here
touchdown.
and get it done.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them.
And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag
Whoa.
on the field. Let's see what
Flag
the
on the
call
defense
is.
rushing the passer, but they are going to decline and take the touchdown.
So they'll
As you
decline
can
the
see,
penalty,
you can't
please,
see
with the
Jack
results of that
in
last
this
play.
red zone. It is completely dark.
And the extra point makes
And
it
Texas
7-0.
A&M going up 7
A
seconds
pretty
against
short
Mississippi
drive there,
State.
covering 38 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard
Bring
scoring
it back to
toss.
receive the ball, and he's just going
Fair
to
catch, called for
fair
and
catch
made.
the ball.
Here comes the offense on first down.
Diggs in the backfield.
Use the
And
play
seems to
fake,
have to
now
play
throw.
action.
Quarterback extends the play.
And Whitmore
Brings
get
it
the
down
ball,
the right
and he's
side.
down the sideline.
Off he goes.
Get it out
Big,
at the
big
3.
gain on that one as he
One
steps out of
play,
bounds with
putting
a
down the
first down.
and contention for a touchdown.
Texas A&M
First and
has
goal
the
at the
lead
3.
end of the
Dan
quarter. We
Dillon
put one in the books.
showing
Let's have
off
a look
his
at our
arm
game summary.
today.
They'll try to open the quarter by
Another
cashing
SG
in on
matchup
this
today.
big opportunity
As
deep in the red
number
zone.
2 Alabama
They're
goes up
gonna run
against
it.
number 5. And then
He's got
today,
it down
both
to the
3-0
1-yard line,
SG.
right on the doorstep of Pater.
Davis
Second
only
and
being
goal
able to
coming
get
up.
2 yards. Davis getting another chance to get in the end zone.
Tries again to get it
And
in.
in
Going right
up,
back to the
getting
well,
the
and this time he
touchdown.
finds
The
Water,
sophomore
gets it
out of
into the end
Texas
zone
gets
for
the
the
touchdown.
touchdown.
And the game is
Did
tied
not take
up.
long to get into the end zone. Now and see if
7-7.
this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Facing
They have
them
a
back to
situation
receive the
where
ball.
they have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something
And it
figured
seems
out.
Mississippi State is trying to
I
make a
imagine
statement.
he's going to get an earful
All
from
day
the
today,
sideline
honestly.
after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Man, watching over the middle.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
This time the
Hammers ahead
D-line
for a
being able
yard
to
out
stop
to the
Houdini in the
12.
backfield.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so
Everybody's
big,
watching over the
so
middle.
strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put
They're
one
coming
mitt on a
down
running
and
back,
securing
and he
the
usually
tackle.
falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Texas A&M going up tempo.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able
Whoa,
to
you
drag
can't do
him
that.
down to the
You
ground.
can't do
Slips the
that.
tackle and he's got room. That defense got gas.
You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
At the 47. Texas A&M back to work with another first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage.
Reed
But
changed
look
up
what he
things
was
at
able
the
to do
line over
after
there.
the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Grab near the
And
marker.
Smith not able to
It's
secure the tackle there.
Finally run out of bounds, but he
And it
has
seems
his
he had
offense
enough room
rolling
to
with
get
a
out of
first
that
down.
tackle. If he would have stayed in
Set down,
bounds,
tackle
he would have probably
completion.
seen a touchdown here. At Texas A&M, ooh, at the 25.
Going up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen.
Steering
And the
tackle
freshman does a
because
great job using his technique and getting the man on the
Texas A&M
ground.
coming out and
Trying to get a
out.
rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Give to the running back. They
And
make the
battle,
stop
bringing
after a
Moss
pickup
down
of
here.
3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Gotta wonder
I'll tell you,
what
this is a running back who's very, very dangerous. Now, the defense did a good job getting him down there, but they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Mississippi State bringing the pressure, and it pays off
It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
as they try to go for a
They'll
screen
send
pass,
out the
but
field goal unit.
defense was too much. And the kicker
Thought he
misses
had
the
it
field
and
goal.
couldn't get it through the uprights. He
that pressure pays off. And the Gary Mitchell field goal. Score still 7-7. 3:18 left in the second quarter, and Mississippi State is on the field. And Texas A&M already getting in that backfield.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Booth.
And Booth getting the ball out of the backfield.
His way out to the
For a gain of 7.
A 3rd down is short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right
being able to
on
get that
target.
ball out.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly,
looking to
make
get
an
this ball
accurate
out,
throw.
and he does, and he is getting a gain of 5 as we go to the 2-minute warning.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And empty.
He's looking to throw. Scrambling away.
And Van Buren going to be
by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some
15 on that play.
And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
And they're making some changes at the line.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
And Van Buren throwing a very costly interception
Trying
here.
to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You would think you would rather want to at least get some yards to put less pressure on the defense, but then the toss the interception across the middle.
Throw the ball underneath, but quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that 1st down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down.
And 12 left. Texas A&M at
looking to move it through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Back to pass, it's Reed. It's complete.
And Reed getting the ball inside and into the end zone, putting Texas A&M up 14-7.
Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game.
27 seconds left on the clock.
You can keep this lead.
And Mississippi State just near the ball as they
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Or will they try and go for
the Mississippi State offense headed
it?
back
Looks
to the
like
field
they're
to
going
go
to
to
go
work.
for it.
After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you.
And
oh, what a grab by the defense.
another costly
A veteran in
interception.
this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. 1st down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the
Reed thought he had
incompletion
the
on 1st
running back
down.
in the backfield.
Time dwindling
But
away as they
Curtis
try to
being
put
able to
points on the
stop
board
that
right before
ball.
the half. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when the guy's going to make a catch, you make
left.
sure
3rd
he doesn't
and
make
10.
it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay
It looks like
dividends.
Texas A&M is
They'll
going
use a
to
timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right
And they're
half.
going to send pressure. But it's not enough.
And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
2 seconds left in the clock, and Van
Comes out
Buren
throwing
making
on
some
1st
changes
down.
on the
He
field. And he's
fires
going
to the
deep
left side.
for Colvin.
Pass is
And not
incomplete,
able
and half comes
to
to
get a
close on
completion.
that play.
Mississippi State down
Texas
17-7
A&M ready to
at
kick it
half.
away to get
Mississippi
the
State
third
is
quarter
started.
started.
our favorite. Just
Not
going
to
to
risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
offer a fair catch.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical.
And Van Buren getting it, ball to his tight end.
Yeah, like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They'll try to spread out this defense on 2nd and 3 with a 4 wide out set. Looking down the middle. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. And
Van Buren
fast.
gets it as he
That
throws the
pass
ball.
not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd
And
down.
Johnny getting open the field, giving the ball to the
He's
30.
right out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Feeling some heat.
And
Couldn't
Van
find
Buren
anybody
feeling
to
some
throw to.
pressure.
He'll just
Throws the
toss it
ball
away.
away.
It'll be 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw it again. Fired that thing out.
You
in a
cannot
heartbeat,
hit
but
a
it's
receiver
incomplete.
before he has
Can't
really
rest on
come
your
towards the
laurels
ball,
as a
man.
quarterback.
Like, come
We know
on.
how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times, he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
And Kelly gets out, getting the 3rd down, being able to get the ball up the field.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a space. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
And Van Buren finds someone across the middle, T.R. Wide open, he just left it wide open.
How a second half can really change
Mississippi
everything.
State,
No doubt. First
how
half,
do you score to be
quarterback
17-14? A
but now you're starting to get it
3-point
turned
game.
around. More drives like this.
Texas
is what's
A&M
needed.
up by 3, receiving the ball.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no
They're
doubt.
already
I
at the
think it's the play
41.
caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Reed making
And just
adjustments.
keep moving the ball down the
That's
field.
right.
Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. He's going for it all.
And just throw the ball up. Caught the interception. Jones picking the ball.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And we know
And Mississippi State really needed that interception there.
Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier.
And what? He is finding wide open
kidding me right
defenders
now,
all
bro?
over the field. His third interception of the day. Excellent field position
You
here
gotta
for
be
the
fucking
offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
Gonna find
Quickly
his
out to the tight end.
tight
And
end.
that
One
was
of
some
these.
kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Keeps it on the bootleg.
And they're doing that.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on
Third
the
and
QB
15 now.
from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they
Throws toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here.
And it's good.
Down the boulevard, it's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. There. And
Bro,
it is
these
another
interceptions are
interception.
ridiculous.
Just a
No,
terrible
bro.
struggle for
You
this
gotta be
quarterback.
serious. Nah.
Couldn't find much
That's ridiculous,
breathing
bro.
room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Unloads it left.
And Jalen got the
His
pass.
third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Bummer.
He goes out
Getting
of
the
bounds, but he
interception
creates
back.
the turnover
They get that
and a
come up.
great opportunity for his offense. Looking to go up top on first down.
And they're staying in the pocket. And they're getting
They
the
make the
first
stop,
down.
but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw it.
What? No,
And they
bro.
took
Come
a
on.
shot
No,
on
bro.
that one, but
No,
couldn't make
bro.
the
There's
connection. It's
no.
incomplete.
There's a no.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs, and now this week, just off. He's all over the place.
You gotta be kidding me,
Not completing
bro.
the ball at a high percentage, and you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
What's going on, bro?
Fast motion from the
Motion in the
offense.
backfield.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Are we serious right
Really
now? Are
strong
we
job by
serious
the
right now?
defense. A negative play on third down.
What's going on here,
And yeah, that's
bro?
kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Got it in the middle. It's Allen. They get him
That's
on the
ridiculous.
ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for room. It's Moss.
Moss running the ball up the middle and getting stopped.
Denying him the first down. the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
4th and 5, and the field goes up and good, putting Texas A&M up by 9.
Funny in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it. At the end of the day, it still comes down to
5:31 left on the clock.
Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
There's something open. I can't think he can get the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Everything in their model. Anything that they want, they got.
That roughing the passer call quite fortuitous for this offense.
All right, and we're making adjustments in the backfield right now.
He wants to throw.
Everyone throwing over the middle.
Completes it in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He finds his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Mississippi State going up tempo.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks,
and boom,
this
the ball.
defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and lead the clock.
And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock.
Mississippi State down by 2.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes.
4:20 left in the game. Mississippi State only down by 2.
Better defense, and the 3's coming soon.
And the
Texas A&M looking to put him out of their misery.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense
Reed
again.
and Moss coming on the
settle
field.
for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one
Wanting
to
to
pay off
put
bigger.
Mississippi State out of their misery. Wanting to send this team home with a loss.
So they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
And Moss doing it. Find a wide open field.
And getting 6 points.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Release to the back. It's complete. At the 40, there he goes. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Trying to force Mississippi State call a timeout. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Off the play
Just
fake
get the
on
ball
1st
off.
down.
What? Reed getting stopped in the backfield.
Back at the 36. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run play action.
And Reed getting touched
incomplete. They're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Grab behind the line, it's Allen. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve
Texas A&M coming on the field, kicking a 40, possibly 52-yard field goal here.
The kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And it's up, and it's good. Putting Texas A&M up by 5.
So the put up a 3-spot
So
on that
which
last
means
drive, and now
Mississippi
the
State
kickoff
has to
team
come out
out
here
there as they
and
prepare
have
put boot
to
to
get
leather.
a
Fair catch,
touchdown.
called for and made. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field.
And they're in an empty backfield.
They'll
Making
throw
the
it on
adjustment.
first down.
Finding a man wide open.
A strike
Whitmore.
downfield.
Finding
A huge play,
Whitmore.
and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Now on first down for this offense.
They're making adjustments again. Can he get the ball off? He
He's
does.
going to pass.
Finds Traylon.
He's got an open man. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big pull and catch, and he's down at the 5. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the
And
lead.
now it's starting to sink in,
A
folks.
first down
It's
run on
starting
the
to sink in
doorstep.
for
He pushes his way down to
and
the floor as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense.
second
Wide
goal.
receiver now
4
comes
yards
in
left.
motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a
4
yard.
yards.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job.
Whoa, 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 whoa. He had control of the ball. Did he maintain? Did he maintain? Did he maintain? Did he hold on to the ball going out? Yo! Challenge the play!
Hang on
He had
here. The
that!
coach is calling
That's a
a timeout.
catch!
He
He
wants the
had
officials to
possession!
take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal.
Whitmore! Across the middle! Whitmore!
They've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch. And
Mississippi
the offense
State
comes
only
through
up
late
by
in the game, takes the lead.
one
What a clutch drive by this offense. Now,
point. Mississippi State
looking
only
at
up
you
by
defense.
1
You got
point.
the lead,
37
late in the
seconds
game.
left
I
on
need
this
you to
clock.
put this thing on ice and win it.
Six of them has 3 touchdowns.
He'll bring it out.
They're going to
It's
come out of
Owens.
the backfield
Didn't
and
find
start
any
at the
crease in that
17.
kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now.
29 seconds
Lots
left in the
of
clock
pressure on
at the
him.
31.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Find space on the right.
25 seconds
The
left in the
offense
clock
will
now.
use a timeout with
At
25 seconds left.
the 47.
Got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And he
Reed
was
getting
drilled
pressured in
just
the
as he
backfield.
released the pass. It's incomplete. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range.
22 seconds left in the clock. Second and 10.
He's going to pass on second down. Using the quick
No
game.
more timeouts
Offense
left
will
on
use a timeout.
Texas
19
A&M
seconds left in
sideline.
the game. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a
49
hurry.
from the 49.
On third down, going up top. Coming after it.
And Reed going to throw the ball away. Fourth and 6. 14 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the
10
mark.
seconds left. They are at the
Scoops out of
41.
bounds, picks up
They
the
are
first
looking
down,
to
gets
kick the
clock
field
stopped,
goal
and now
here.
they're in business in plus territory.
At
So
the
this is
41,
going
they are
to
looking
be
to kick the
rife
field
with
goal.
drama and
Does he
overflowing
have
with
the legs
pressure
for
on
it,
this
though?
field goal try.
10 seconds
And
left.
this to take the
Ball's
lead,
up.
and it's
It
getting late.
is no good. No good. No good. Mississippi State is going to get the win at home.
Guys, Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together.
Van Buren, the freshman, 53% completion, 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 314 passing yards today. Booth and Davis were no use today, except for Davis got a touchdown run early in the game.
That's going to do it for us.
But receiving today, we spread the ball out today. Whitmore leading the receiving room with 120 yards and 1 receiving touchdown. Trey Orr, 97 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. Whitmore getting the game-winning touchdown, by the way. Kelly getting 51 yards. Coleman Jr. getting 22, and Booth, the running back, getting 24 yards today. Defense was all over the place today. Lewis and Purvis each getting 2 tackles for loss today. Russell and Jones each also getting a tackle for loss today. Lewis getting 1.5 sacks and Purvis getting 1.5 sacks today. Purvis, Jones, and Pollock each getting an interception today, man. It was very tremendous. Very tremendous. Texas A&M looks forward to playing Arkansas next week. Tune into that game.